So guys, I want to show you guys the 12 volt accessory right over there. So basically we're going to plug in the phone and leave the bike on when it's parked. Open this little slot. You can see here it's got like a blue LED light, illumination for nighttime. So I'm gonna put it in the fast charging on the top. It's a 5 volt charging thing for the 0, and that's it. Charging. Boom, charging over there, and that's it. Very great accessory. I asked the dealer to find it for me because I went to several shops like this, Club Moto and X Speed and all these other ones, and they can't find the right accessory for a 0. So yeah, and the bill came for this one is only like 1,000 baht, which it translates to $30. You gotta think about, comes from another country and they installed it for me. I didn't have to do anything, so it's all good. So what's it back to come back to my baby 0 SR after 2 weeks? Well, I can say this, it took me about half an hour to get used to it again. Yeah, I sat on it after I picked it up from the dealer. I sat on it, and just eco mode first, and just twisted that throttle. I'm like, whoa! yeah, that's how it was. I remember now. Yeah, but then I did this swerviness a little bit on empty streets, and I got the hang of the bike already quite fast. Other than that, getting used to it was easy. Yeah, it all worked out fine. Like, what can I say? It's an easy as bike to ride. No need to adapt to clutches and gears, or not enough lubricant on the chain or something. Dried oil. I don't know what the hell happens with gas bikes, but nothing happened on this. All right, you just turn the key and it started going. That's it. Love it, man. But it's just surreal to ride an electric bike. Okay, for many people, actually for 99% of the world's population, I guess, they see this bike or an electric car and they sit on it and it's so different for them, right? It's like, whoa, well, look at this, no clutch, no gear, oh, no noise, whoa, what is this instant torque, whoa, it's different, no heat, very different feeling, very strange, I have to plug it in, what, I don't know that one, man, how come I have to plug it in, man, everything runs on fuel, you have the gas pump, man, it's supposed to smell, it's supposed to be dirty, man. Well, for me, the experience of gasoline was different for me. We rented a big diesel van in Bulgaria and drove it about 1,600 kilometers, if I remember what my brother said. Something like that. And anyway, man, like sitting for 2 weeks in this diesel car was weird for me. I'm used to electric for like 6-7 years now. It's weird for me to sit in a gasoline car and diesel car, and it's so noisy and jerky. It goes and it was a manual, so like starting off the line, my brother put it in second gear, not in first gear, and it just went. That's the closest sound I can get to a diesel car, okay, guys? But the sound was terrible, and I just kept on making this funny smirk on my face, like, Jesus Christ, what is this inefficient crap, man? The other funny part was went up the Rila mountain, very beautiful place in Bulgaria, and the roads were amazing. Oh, come on, Buzz, don't do that to me. So the roads in Rila mountain was amazing, all twisties and all that, really cool roads. We use this big minivan, you know, because we are like a big family with loads of suitcases, so we needed a big minivan. And so, you know, going up, it just consumes and makes noises and twitches and whirls and vrooms and all that crap. Every twist and turn, oh my god. And the consumption just went boom, emptying the tank. And then, you know, on the way down, the same thing. Engine brake, because the mountain, you know, it's going downhill, so we needed the engine brake to keep us from, you know, burning our brakes, basically, because gas cars are so inefficient. You know, if I did this with an electric car or a motorbike, it would just be regenerative braking, and the thing would slow me down. I would never have used the brakes. Just put it here in the highest regen option, that's it. Let the thing do its own job. It's just so inefficient, like, in my eyes now. Everything has changed, man. And damn, 140 euro to fill up the tank. And we went about 600 something kilometers on that tank. 140 euro, guys. That thing was a thirsty as dinosaur farting machine. The farting, you know, looked like an old dinosaur walking in the city and freaking farting his ass out. And diarrhea or some shit. Man, I'm on a different technological level now. That's it. Never go back to ice. Ice, and for you all that don't know, ice means internal combustion engine. That's right. Never. Once you go electric, you never go ice. But I have to say, yes, it was a very useful car. You know, but like, come on. The Nissan Envy was not in that market, so we could not get it. If we had a chance, we would have gotten the Nissan Envy and used the 30-minute fill-ups. That's it. Which would have cost pennies and drive nice and comfy. But yeah, it wasn't available in the Bulgarian market, so you could not rent a Nissan Envy. You guys would have said, "Why, Tony? Why didn't you rent a Tesla Model S?" Well, number one, there's no dealer there, so they don't have the renting of Model S. But we checked the European prices, and it's like 1,000 euro or something like that. I don't even remember anymore. But it was very expensive. That's why we went to a big minivan. I think the Tesla would have done its job for us with the high kilometers range and so much space and capacity for people and the bags, the front trunk. I think it would have worked fine. You know, I think people in the back seat, passenger seat, would have been a bit uncomfortable on a little bit long distance, but could have been interesting. Could have been way more adventures. So yeah, the 2-week Bulgarian holiday, European holiday, I didn't really expect much because I was there a long time ago and a lot of bad stuff happened there. You know, a lot of corruption, and it wasn't a very pretty country back then, and like, you know, dangerous. But man, this thing was a wake-up call, man, to visit my country a bit more often, because it's really awesome. And love the roads there. Perfect for a bike. Perfect. Especially a Zero can handle the roads there, because there's not long distances, not many long distances. The longest distance was Sofia to Burgas, 400 kilometers. That's it. That's the longest distance. I would have done the same trip with this bike. You know, people say, oh, you have to charge electric too long, it doesn't get many kilometers like a diesel car does. My diesel can go 500 miles on a tank. Well, everybody stops. If you want to enjoy a road trip, you have to stop somewhere and enjoy a lodge, a lake, a mountain, whatever it has to offer, you know. You can't just go 500 miles non-stop and arrive at your 5-star hotel and miss out on the entire road trip, you know. Let's say the States. Oh my god, you guys have this beautiful country, you know, from what my family has been there to see, and friends and relatives there. Like, wow, it's so beautiful. You're not gonna take the main highway and just like skip all of that 500 miles, tank, and then go another 500 miles, 1,000 miles in one day, and that's it, and then sleep at the hotel and then drive again. No, you don't do that. You go to the places to see them. That's what a road trip is called. You know, it's supposed to be adventurous. Basically what I'm trying to say is this can be used for road trips if you plan it properly, if you know, get a quick charger or something, if you need the faster speed of charging, whatever. It can be done, guys. Don't be so bashful on the electric vehicle range and the charging speed, because most of the time the car was, after the trip, was sitting around doing nothing. That would have been the time for an electric vehicle to charge. Thanks for listening to my little rant and a little holiday experience, part of my holiday experience. If you got any comments below, you want to add a little bit more to this little discussion about electric versus gasoline, diesel in this case, let me know in the comments below. Peace.